Dave Norris with you, RT on the camera. Today we're going to talk about how to successfully chain from your show back to automation. Now this is one of the most important things you do prior to leaving the studio. Why is that? Because if you don't successfully chain your show back to the automation once your show is over, guess what? Your playlist is going to start all over again, this time without you in the studio. So to prevent this from happening, this is what we have to do. We zoom into the screen right here. We're going to notice in the stack, the song that's currently playing is this Jimmy Cliff tune, Guns of Brixton. The next thing in the stack is our chain. Now we can tell it's a chain, number one, because it says chain, and two, because the icon of the chain right here. But we're going to see what happens, what we're actually chaining to in the to field right here. This is the name of the chain that we're actually chaining to. So we're going to be chaining to the HD2 Thursday playlist. Now, what's really important is that at the end of your show, this chain is loaded or is somewhere in this stack. Now, in order to prevent this from firing right away, I'm going to move this really quickly. Now, what we want to do, or what I should say we don't want to do, is at the end of our show, we don't want to skip over playing this chain. So for example, we're going to see the first several songs that are in the next playlist. So these would be the first couple of songs in the HD2 Thursday playlist aligned in the stack just below the chain. Now if I were to, for example, at the end of the Smith Western song, bypass the chain and click the play button of this Wilco tune in the third deck right here, what that would do is that would actually skip us from transitioning from the playlist we're currently in to the HD2 Thursday playlist. And what it would do, it would only play the first few songs that were loaded in this particular playlist, but it wouldn't actually load the playlist. So this is why it's really important that we see the chain in the playlist and it's set to play automatically, or we physically click on the chain link right here. Now, as an example, we're going to do this. RT, take a look at what playlist we're in right here. At the top of the playlist box, we're going to see that we're currently in the HD2 Tuesday playlist. However, after that chain fires, this is going to transition from HD2 Tuesday to HD2 Thursday. So let's take a look at how that happens. Okay, we're looking at the song we're currently playing right now. Okay, when we want to chain into the next song, all we need to do is click this link right here and watch what happens. We're going to click the chain button, and we've noticed we've now started successfully playing the first element in our HD2 Thursday playlist. You'll notice if we go back to this blue box over here, the playlist that is displayed is HD2 Thursday. This is how we know we've successfully chained to the proper playlist. If you don't see the playlist you should be in at the end of your show displayed in that playlist box, you have done something wrong. In that case, refer to the video on how to manually pull up a playlist. This concludes how to chain to a playlist at the end of your show.